Hola, buenas tardes. Vamos a seguir con el GreedFall. Hoy he empezado un pelín antes porque tengo follón, luego a las 6-7. Un segundito que no me carga el directo, no sé por qué. Ahora sí. No se puede cambiar la calidad. Vamos a ver si suenan las cositas.
¿Hola?
Sí, sí que suena. Vale, pues pongo la intro del canal y empezamos. Critica Videojuegos. Hoy voy tarde. He tenido que empezar así rápido, pim pam. Vale. No recuerdo exactamente qué teníamos que hacer. Sé que teníamos que hablar con la parejita esa.
We are happy to see you again. You will always be welcome.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you too. But we came to ask you something.
Of course. What do you want?
When we participated in the Dunkus meditation, he spoke of a cave of...
And you want to see it? You still wish to learn how we become bound? It is a very sacred place. Only those who...
That's right, year one. But
If someone finds out that we have helped the Renaigse to enter a sacred place,
Dunkus will never do such a thing. What needs to...
you're probably right.
Look for the entrance in the Vedhat Ganadu. Entering there will not be easy, but you will have to discover the rest by yourself. Like true apprentices.
Thank you, Morian. And fear not. No one will ever learn what you have...
Como embauca la Aphra, van a matar a alguien por su culpa. Ay, ¿dónde tenemos que ir? A ver si el viajar, que hay aquí hay un viajar, nos sirve. Y si no, pues patearemos. Ah, pues sí que nos sirve. Pica mucho la barba hoy, no sé qué me pasa. $300. Casi nada. No sé si hubiésemos ido más rápido desde aquí, pero bueno. Así vamos al campamento ese. Tengo que afeitar un poco, aunque sea el bigotillo. ¿Combatinchi? Sí, ¿dónde? Se viene la muerte, ¿eh? Estos están potentes, ¿eh? Mamá, te pesaba. Toparla, pesado. ¿Qué pasa, Strof? Hoy he empezado un pelín antes, que tengo follón a la tarde. Le digo, haré un par de horitas, horita y media. Y ya está. Me empiezo un pelín antes y fuera, ¿sabes? ¿Tú jugarás hoy o qué? Es que viene un amigo de Francia. Y hemos quedado ahora. Viene para aquí. Bien hecho. A la hora de siempre o antes, porque normalmente yo empiezo más tarde y sueles empezar todo un pelín más tarde. ¡Corre, ciervo! Sí, que le han dado permiso porque es militar. Le han dado permiso para volver a casa y nos viene a ver. Aprovecha la familia. Yo hace tiempo que solo estoy con mi madre y con mi hermana.
Hey, what are you doing here?
We could ask you the same question.
Except we found this place first. The treasure is out, so I suggest you disappear.
Listen, we didn't mean to bother you. We were only exploring the... But perhaps you could tell us exactly what you're...
You look like... We also are, explorers.
Really? And you found...
Yeah. We managed to convince a savage, the kind of place where the natives hide their treasures. But be careful, eh?
And how do you plan on entering this cave?
Well, with enough explosives, we'll eventually get through those roots blocking the entrance. It's only a matter...
I see. Very subtle. And the islander didn't tell you anything about this?
He didn't really have the time. And he didn't have a key on him. Just some bloody seeds. Anyway, now that you know what we're doing here, you better leave.
Va, voy a pagarles.
Listen, staying here is putting your lives at risk. Is there... What would you say if I offered you a sum of...
Well... Go on. All right. Come on.
No siempre podré salirme con mi carisma. Vale, avisa cuando abras, Strof, ¿eh? Y te abro también.
At last, we made it here.
How do we get in?
Look around. There has to be a way.
Echa todas las semillas ahí.
This stone. There's a slot at the...
The natives' beliefs are... If we want this door to open, I imagine...
Now we have to find out what...
Here is my offering to the Cave of Knowledge. There. Place this...
Era bastante logic. Vale, hay que bajar. O sea, es el otro camino. Ah, mira, podemos bajar por aquí también. Vale, se puede bajar pero no subir. Ah, no, sí, también se puede subir.
The character has changed. He now resembles an Onol Manawi.
You're right. They even depict his bond to the forest.
It seems like this painting depicts some kind of ritual.
Yes. The character at the center is pouring blood on a stone. And one of these giant creatures that the natives call Nardigs is present.
The location looks like the stone circle where we met the two young natives.
Someone's coming. Let's hide. If
Un
anyone
segundito.
finds... Here, we're sure to lose the
¿Y
trust
dónde
of
nos
the
tenemos que
islanders.
esconder? Arriba. Como siempre, voy antes de tiempo.
Esco halen, esco valg med agengo selerge mantadabem, avenundanum.
Mach, es boglen daigan ni dau. Ayigi dames etier como lei.
Cairto, Morian, ages radai de
¿Se van a casar o qué?
Cairger began.
Cauden nes greta como lei. Nas oltargo tu, vreg de det mad advat. Abud antadab me en ekeka.
¡Qué bueno!
The paintings in the cave were... It is obvious that they depict the bonding ritual and its consequences. It is by pouring their blood on the raised stones that the natives become metamorphs.
I'm not really sure if I follow you.
And yet it's clear to see. The islanders think that their ritual has magic consequences. But there must be some sort of contamination in their blood as they pour it. The only way to verify this theory is to attend a full...
How will we know when it takes...
Duncan said it would take place after the young people visited the cave, and they will most likely need some preparation. We should go to the holy circle of... What do you say?
Dale.
Very well.
Let's take some time to rest, and then we'll go back...
Espera para el ritual. Vamos aquí. Casi me lo paso, ¿eh? $23 horas y 3 minutos.
Decide, can I?
How did you feel when we...
Astonishment, I think. I felt as if I had it was strangely...
It was a grace-filled moment indeed. And these rudimentary paintings taught us... I would never have thought that mere murals could...
Because we looked at them in a different way. To us, they were like a window into some knowledge that was completely... I used to swear only by writings. But now I and once more, I owe this realization to anything else.
What do you think of the love that unites those young people?
It's true. I don't think I've ever stumbled on the continent, where everything is political.
Is it that you're starting to...
Who told you I did not believe in it? When it is sincere, it's anything else.
I must leave.
¿Y tú qué? ¿Me vas a decir algo?
Karans, do you need something?
A lo mejor tengo que ir a visitar a la hermana sin que esté ella y hacerle preguntas. Ah, mira, está aquí cerca, ¿no? Suerte que no me he movido.
You again?
Forgive our intrusion, Dunkus. But I really I have learned a lot thanks to you, but I still have so...
If you were one of ours, Aphra, I would be... You can attend the ritual. No knights ever had...
We will do everything in our power to prove our...
Habla con los miembros.
How are you?
Impatient, yes, and...
It's only natural to be but I will be by your...
You look preoccupied.
Our people have suffered many lions' attacks. In some villages, all the young Sinal Manawi were abducted. You seem different from the others, Aphra. But
I have nothing to do with these...
I believe you. But I hope that your brothers will not be there, in the shadows, ready to...
Seguro que sí, pero nosotros te defenderemos, chiquillo, no pasa rey.
Times really must have changed for some. These are very different from the others.
I know I look like them, but I'm not one of...
You may not be bonded, but your parents must have been. You should be proud and happy about it. It is
Vale. ¿Y ahora qué? Pero no lo entiendo, se transformará en un bicharraco, entonces ya no podrá estar con ella, ¿no?
Aruich neistiri, adeista marar mam.
Meneda, Meneda,
Qué guapo.
You are an Onolmanawi now, Yawan. And soon you will heal the earth by...
Thank you, Dunkas.
I am so happy that we can be
pues
walking
no.
together at last.
What about you, Aphra? Did you...
It's strange. I didn't exactly...
Some events must be understood with...
It seems like you are right.
We are under attack.
Grab the young metamorph. The others don't matter.
They won't touch you. Decide we have to protect them.
You can count on me.
No ataques a ese. Ven a por mí. Cagón. Vale, toma por culo. ¿Sigues vivo? Pues vale, toma por culo. ¿Qué hace? Vaya gardeña. ¿Ha muerto alguien?
Your curiosity, Aphra, has saved lives. If it weren't for you, I am infinitely grateful, especially considering...
Indeed. These people were brutes. I recognized some of these...
Really? Did they belong?
No. They worked for my former... I was his student for a long time before I realized this. He was so obsessed with his goals that he became... But I can't believe he'd go as far as abducting people for...
You think that the Onolmanawi are used for...
Now that I have seen these soldiers, and I'm afraid they may suffer atrocious treatment under the guise of scientific progress. I am so ashamed.
Come now, shame serves no purpose.
Thank you, Dunkas.
Afable, vale, ya. O sea, esta ya me da cosas antes que la guarra esta de los cojones. A ver, dejarme mirar. ¿Cómo mejorar? Mejorar... Relación... ¿Cómo se llama la chiquita esta? Siora. Segundo, ¿eh? No lo sé, parece como que ya he hecho las misiones y no me ha subido, no sé por qué. Vale, ahora en teoría, si hablo con la esta, me la puedo hacer.
Desade, can I do anything?
Do you think that attending this ceremony...
Yes, obviously. This ritual made me understand the power of... This new vision gives me new perspectives. A whole...
hope I'll be lucky enough to be by.
We share amazing memories now. A bond, and I can't imagine this
me
new life
la he hecho,
without you by my side. Anything else?
I must leave you.
No sé si me la he hecho, creo que no, porque me tendría que decir,
Desade, can I
¿quieres
do-
pinchito?
I must leave
Y
you.
no me ha dicho si quiero pinchito. ¡Pau! No me dan pinchito. Solo el vasco y le he dicho que no quería. Vale, ¿qué tenemos que hacer ahora? Vale, pues la panacea. Vámonos. Vámonos, átomos. Top. Ahora tengo que colarme aquí. ¿Otra vez o solo hablar? Espero que no me peguen. Vamos a ir por todo el centro, por el medio, a ver qué me dicen. Para que vean que voy en son de paz.
We come in peace. My name is Desade. We would like to speak to your chief.
You are the Renaikse on Olmanawi. You are known. You say you do not want to fight.
That is true. But we had to liberate. Let us pass. And this time there will be no death.
Donegad? You vouch for him?
Yes.
Then you may enter. Darren, our chief, will not be happy to...
¿Qué llega a pasar si me llego a colar? A ver si he sido más follón, ¿no? Suerte que me gusta ir de cara a mí.
Do it. What are you doing? Who let you pass?
Your men. We are here to parley with your chief.
Parley with Renaikse? You truly believe that...
Leave this to me. I want to know what they have to say. I know you, Renaikse. It is you who freed, and to do that, you spilled the blood.
We seek a cure for... That is why I liberated the sage. I am fully committed to finding this cure, even if violence must be employed.
Well, don't hold back for...
¿En serio?
Enough! You are defeated. But I am not here to take your lives. I will keep the secret for myself. Neither the
I hope you speak with... You will find that Yernahach Kadachtas in the village of Vigshardir. Now leave us.
No quería pegarles. Ha sabido mal, ¿eh? Bueno, que les den. Espero que la señora no se haya enfadado más conmigo ya. ¿Quién me ataca? Es que casi que la que me interesa más es esta, para el vigor. Perdón. Vale, mapa nuevo. Pues sí, mapa nuevo. Ay. Eso tiene pinta de campamento, ¿eh? Creo que los campamentos lo pone, si te pones encima. Mira, ahí hay una secundaria. Ah, pues no lo pone. Donella y Gragzeusen.
Good day. I'm looking...
What are you doing here? The Renaigse have no place.
I seek an audience with the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna Ha-Kadactus.
The Tierna is in her home. She goes, she comes. And if I knew where she was, it's not me who is going to tell her. And go away, leave me alone now. I have my...
You spoke about a great hunt.
A sacred ceremony, of course. How in your countries do you honor?
Well,
Your Renaigse are very strange. It is no wonder that you come to us. If you do not honor the land, each year one of our own, our best, he becomes the White Andric during an entire night. If he escapes them, the game will be about. It is a very...
Please now, I wish her no harm.
You speak well and say pretty.
Then, in that...
There is much to be done in this season.
Very well.
That would be...
Vale. Vale, es de historia. Vamos a hablar con la people. Y luego vamos a buscar el parguela ese.
Good day. I seek the miss...
I have no idea what you want with her. But
I do not seek to harm...
I don't know where she is. Her Vogland, you are in one of the most sacred villages of our land, and we are busy making...
Maybe...
Help us? During the Great Hunt, we place bells. During the last hunt...
Would you like...
That would be good. If not...
Vale.
Good day.
Beer Tirtumot, what are you doing?
Do you know where I might find
the Tierna?
Do you know where she might...
I am sorry, but I will not tell her. Your kind has many who bend the truth to their desire. You need to prove to us that...
Sure.
You could help me find us. It is a sacred stone that my mistress asked me to start. I had it with me when I was going to the river. Of course, the animals left me alone in the end. But I dropped the seal in my flight. I would gladly go and look for it, but I am alone. What with the preparation?
I see.
Thank you,
Vale.
Alex.
Could you help us remember what...
On the edge of... That is where I dropped it when the...
Thank you.
Gracias, chaval. ¿Quién más hay por aquí? Hongos, viajar, encuentra la tierra. No. Vamos a hacer misiones, va. ¿Y esta lupa? Ah, el símbolo de hongos. Combatinchi. ¿Ya está? Muy bien. Uy, parece que lo han atacado, ¿no? El pobre chaval este. ¿Qué te pasa, mamá huevo?
Hello. Are you Padilla?
Escueto. I know no more. If I am what you say.
What has happened to you? Why such...
My eyes have clouded. I said...
By the devil, why?
No one knows. I said nothing to them. But I can no longer gather the herbs of this. But I...
Very well. Can you... If you are certain that they are somewhere in this patch of...
But how am I to guide you? The names we give...
Describe them to me. I think...
One is a blue flower, the other a green mushroom.
Very well. Don't go and...
Vale, las azules son estas. Pues no. Ah, creo que ya se los puedo dar porque ya lo había recolectado antes, ¿no? Sí, contra los pequeños voy sobrado.
I'm back, Padilla.
Yeah?
I found the herbs that you were looking for.
Thank you. I merit.
I will tell them that you're on your way there.
Thank you again. But I do not wish that they...
Goodbye, Padilla.
Vale. Campanillas. Contra los pequeñitos sí, me los violo, pero los jefes... Hay algunos que están duros, ¿eh? Qué rabia me da subir para volver a bajar, ¿eh? Pero bueno. Espero poder arreglarlas. Mira, lo haremos al revés. Iremos por arriba, así no... Así hacemos la redonda. Y es más lógico la vuelta que he dado. Ayuda a reparar las campanillas.
Let's take a look at these chimes. Its base is damaged. The wooden tubes can no longer hit each other. We will need to craft a new base.
The shadow-faced warrior might be able to help. I saw him repair his armor the other night.
Cago en la puta. Bueno. Tengo que llevar al artesano conmigo. Ay. Vamos, Kurt Cobain. Espero que no me pida más de nivel 1 de artesanía. Por aquí no voy a poder subir. Me cago en tu puta madre. Vale. Easy peasy.
These chimes are once again in working order.
Vale. Como me pida artesanía 2 estoy muerto, ¿eh? Perdón.
Seeing where it's been hung, it isn't surprising that these chimes are making no sound. They're far too low and can't catch the wind.
Ah, bueno. Este es solo moverlas, ¿no parece?
Now with the chimes in the proper place, they should sound like they're supposed to sound.
Vale.
The base of this bell is damaged. That's why it no longer makes a sound. I need to build a new one. These chimes are once again in working order.
Vale, y ahora ahí abajo, ¿no? Ya hay bichitos. No me lo esperaba ese. Mamón, no me ha pescado ahí haciendo la rueda. Tirodito ti, tirodito ti. ¿No estaba aquí? Aquí.
These chimes here are simply tangled. I need to untangle them without breaking them.
Tenía uno.
There. Everything is in order. It will chime whenever wind blows
Vale.
upon the branches.
Ahora aquí. No, mira, por aquí podéis... No. ¿Por dónde tengo que ir? Ah, tendré que ir por el puto río, ¿no? Vale. ¿Que está al otro lado del río o está a este lado? Está a este lado, ¿no? Por aquí habrán bichos fijos, ¿eh? Mira ahí. ¿Y los otros dos dónde están? Suerte que soy el jefe, pero los otros dos no estaban. Mira, más bichos. Tranquilos, yo juego con los dos. Bueno, con los cuatro. Se han perdido, ¿eh? No sé dónde están. Se los habrá llevado el río. Mira, ahora vienen, cabrones. Vale, pues vamos a hablar con la people ya, ¿no? A ver, ¿vosotros creéis que puedo ir por aquí? Vamos a mirarlo. Uy, ha hecho algo raro la cámara. Vale, hemos llegado al campamento. A ver tú.
You are here again.
I found Padir. He should...
Whatever made him take so long?
That poor Padir fell asleep, and it seems like it would be the right time for him to take on an apprentice.
If one day I'm as old as that man, I hope to run into someone like you.
I thank you, Renaikse. You are welcome here, and I hope you find...
Estaría bien que le dierais ayudita al viejo, ¿eh?
Well now, Renai.
Yes, they're all...
You are very surprising. I now believe your words to be true. You need to find her Voglendai.
Vale. Vamos a hablar con este, le damos el símbolo. Ya hemos ganado la confianza.
Ongos,
What do you want?
I found your seal. It was in...
My heart thanks you. The Tierna Hachkadaktas would have been the Tierna Hachkadaktas?
And where could I...
To the west of the village. Be wary. This is an antim.
I must leave.
Vale. I must leave. Por ahí, ¿no? Sí. Vamos. Iremos aquí arriba. No puedo, porque tenemos que pasar por ahí sí o sí. Combate. Tendría que estar aquí. Estarán un interrogante de esos o algo. Ahí hay bichos. Está aquí. Y aquí también hay bichos. Estamos a punto de subir de nivel, ¿eh? Espero que en el 35 me den algo interesante. Vale, punto de experiencia. ¿Esto qué hace? Curación mágica. Cura al instante el lanzador. No está mal, nos subiremos. Talentos al 37 y esto al 37 también. O sea que 3 niveles no me servirán de nada. Vamos a intentar ir al otro interrogante sin activar la misión. O sea, lo más pegados a las piedras estas posibles. A ver, creo que es imposible. Es imposible. Hostia, está durmiendo con el bicho este, qué guapo.
You are not welcome here, Enlaces.
I regret troubling your rest. My name is Disarday. I am a legate of the congregation.
Mev, daughter of Morrigan, daughter of Cardwin.
I am an emissary, a representative of my nation. I've come to...
Of what cure do you speak?
I'm not. But on our continent, many people... We have named the sickness the Malachor. And none of our doctors have been able... We have heard talk from some of your people of a cure that is so powerful. You would be...
Tierna Hachgedachtas. Forgive this affront. His face resembles ours, but he does not know our customs. But his intentions are pure.
And what is the Donegad of our people doing with these invaders?
Understanding, Tierna. And to learn.
You truly think there is anything that they come here to rape our lands, as did those who...
This miraculous cure that we've heard talk of, could you share the formula with us?
You are either completely crazed or...
But I...
Enough. I have lost enough time. I do not know what you truly want from me.
Combate. Vale, ahora tenemos que ir al otro interrogante, ¿no? Sí. Por eso no te dejan ir antes de tiempo, porque vas de camino. Gira, cabezón. Joder. Ah, es un campamento. ¿Dónde? Ahí.
There is residue. It looks as if something has been placed here. There is residue. It looks as if something had been placed here.
Sí, ahora ilumíname.
Karans, do you need something?
I've never heard.
He was the dad.
What happened to him?
He was killed as he... My mother, anything else?
I'm... These roots are so interwoven and taut that it's impossible to get through them. She passed through here, there's no doubt about it. This stone stele has something to do with the end. This is obviously island magic. Some sort of ritual. The roots must open if one places the proper offering on... I wonder if Ongos, the Voglandide...
Ah, teleport, perfecto.
Were you able to...
Yes, but to my grave
Yes, many strangers have tried. She must have decided.
I'm once again in need of your assistance.
You had the honor if she chose to follow the sacred passage, then why would I share with you the...
Listen, I was able to meet the Tiernahach thanks to you, but I haven't the slightest clue why she fled. I sincerely believe that if I was simply given a chance to explain...
You must feed the offering ward to enter into the passage.
I need to place a seed on the stones.
Yes, you must make this. I cannot tell you from which plant it is given. I will let you enter this one.
Thank you.
Do not be so eager to thank me. As do all sacred places, it depends. This passage leads to a forest where the ants...
And why should I fear...
Have stories of the Nadaig being shared with...
Yes, I even encountered...
Then you know of what I...
Vale, boss, ¿eh?
I must leave. This looks like a collection of skulls from various animals. I wonder what purpose they serve.
These skulls symbolize the animals. Through some rituals, we greet them. We thank them for feeding and dressing us, so that the next hunting season, they will once again give us the weak amongst their herds.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage.
Vamos a robarle, ¿no?
This bark is covered with little symbols. It looks like some sort of writing, though I've been led to believe the natives have no written language.
The Donegada use these symbols amongst themselves.
Es esa flor roja, seguramente.
Understand their meaning. It is a secret and sacred language. I cannot reveal to you what the bark contains without breaking my bond.
Can you at least tell me if they speak of a passage, a seed?
No. I would have told you.
All of this is extremely interesting, but...
Pero me da igual tu vida.
It won't help me open the root passage. All these crushed plants and these powders. She must have been preparing a potion. It might be the miraculous remedy. To be so close and yet to have no idea what to do with all this. All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage.
Es la flor roja, ¿eh?
This plant looks familiar. I saw some not far from here. Unfortunately, it's lost its seeds. I don't see any seeds here.
Como una rosa, ¿no?
The only clue we have is this plant. Let's try to find some other flowers. It might be their seed that opens the passage.
Vamos a darle las gracias.
Hongos.
What do you want?
No. Lo siento, hongos. Iba a ser cortés contigo, pero no me dejan.
These flowers. Perhaps this is where the Caductus finds the seeds that win. These flowers are similar to those we found in the dwelling, and they bear.
Those are the offering seeds. We need to open the root.
It is true. We have what we need.
Cabrón, ya me podías teleportar. Bichos, ¿dónde? Ahora sí que podía haber hecho un teleporte arriba viajando, pero bueno. Que anda un poquito. Me he encallado 2 veces en el mismo sitio, ¿eh? ¿Y si escalas?
And there.
It looks very ancient. I wonder what treasures it contains.
Be respectful. We are in a sacred passage, which is for initiation and meditation.
We did not come to defile this place, and we do well to hurry. The Caductus has quite a head start.
A bit of poison on my blade, and let's go!
Me sabe mal tener que matar a los bichos, pero... Si me atacan, solo tengo que defenderme. Ahí solo puedo defenderme. Más. Lo que no me cuadra mucho es, estoy aquí yo liándola, dándome de hostias, disparando... Y nadie se entera, ¿sabes? Ahí abajo hay bichos. Cago en el veneno, tío. Vale, por aquí también saltabas, pero ya no puedes volver a subir. Hay un montón de caminitos, pero que no llevan a nada. Vale, este a lo mejor sí que lleva algo, ¿no? Vale, girando para la derecha vamos a donde tenemos que ir. Vale, aquí junta. Vamos a ver por aquí si hay algo. Vale. Pasa súper rápido, está guapo. Vale, pues todo para arriba. Ya hemos abierto bastante el mapa, ¿no? ¿Qué hace? Hostia, que era una persona. ¿Por qué me has atacado? A ver. Vale, te pide vigor 2 para saltar. Si no tienes el vigor, tienes que dar la vuelta. Cómo me gusta hacer el 2x1, ¿eh? Vale, a ver aquí qué pasa. A ver, escalar normal. ¿Cuánta vuelta, la puta cabecita? ¿Qué pasa, Meo? Ahora tendré que poner pausa un segundo, ¿eh? Un momentito, ¿eh? Tira. Perdonar, ¿eh? Que estaba la gata ahí rascando.
Someone went through here. In fact, I think I can see several different tracks.
I hope she didn't hide in this forest. Finding her here would be quite troublesome.
It is an ancient and holy forest. A powerful place. There must be a Nadai here. We should be careful.
Be careful, mi madre. Nos damos de hostias si hace falta. Grabaremos por si acaso. No creo que pase nada, pero... ¡Le han dado! Finísimo. Vete por allá, anda.
We didn't want this fight. Why? Why?
In order to capture and extract from her what we need. To examine her. Dissect her, if necessary. You have done us a great service, guiding us directly to her.
Are you saying that...
Even if the creature has concocted some remedial potion, it is not the song we came for, but the bird. She leads the sorcerers of this island. She knows how they transform, and from where their powers originate. Our scientists think that the remedy is there, in their pseudo-magic, and in their mutation. Thank you for bringing her to us, and...
Do you think I'm going to allow you to...
I don't think... Apologies, Excellency. But you are going to die.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Pringao.
Mercy? How dare you ask for mercy after attempting an assassination? You deserve nothing. I will not. Bit of poison on my brain.
Cabrón. ¿Me querías matar a mí? ¿Matas a la otra? Que te peten, chaval.
Tiana, we need to bring her back to her. We should leave right away. Is she going to survive?
Yes, she will heal. They were not shooting to kill her. And we are resistant, you know. The bond empowers us. It gives us the vigor of animals, the resilience of trees. It's undoubtedly for that reason that your alliance is so interested in us. Tiana, he does not mean to harm me. Please, let me.
What do you want from me, Ranaikse?
We were manipulated by the Alliance. We had no idea that they sought to capture you. We believed their fable of a miraculous remedy. We killed the man that wounded you. He will hunt you no longer. And their governor will have explaining to do.
I suppose I should thank you for having pulled me from their claws and bringing me here. And to have crushed the life out of a few of these parasites. There is indeed a remedy. But I doubt that I don't know it. And
perhaps you could try.
This remedy was prepared for a precise purpose. These monsters capture the Sinol Menoi and torture them. Those that do escape are in such agony that our care... That's why I made this remedy. Not for your malice.
How can you be so sure?
Perhaps. Enon mil frictimen.
Enon mil frictimen?
God of 1,000 faces in your tongue. The one, and they and we are tied and bound. Their generosity to our people is infinite. But after all, perhaps...
This is strange. The two tracks that we follow... Enon mil frictimen.
The god of 1,000 faces. He protects...
Precisely. We know that the congregation came to this. The Malachor could be a consequence. A curse cast at that epoch, brought back by the first defeated colonists. After all, is it not also the origin of the first god? Either way, if there is something, or someone on this island powerful enough to... We need to bring this news back to Constantine. Even if we don't have a remedy yet, he'll be happy to know that we...
Vale. Solo me falta 2 campamentos, 4, 5, 6, 7 campamentos, y estos sí que nos faltan más.
Ongo,
what do you want?
I must leave.
What do you want? Irme. Perdón. Un día y 2 horas. ¿Estamos locos? Vámonos.
Karans, do you need some?
I must leave you.
Desade, can I do anything?
Where do you come from?
Creo que yo le pregunté esto.
I'm under the impression...
That's true. But instead, the links that... I wonder if I said that in Al-Sad, people would think I'm learning about the name.
I must...
¿Tenemos algo que mejorar? Y ese... No. A ver cómo está el Constantino. Parece que está bien, ¿no?
My dear cousin, come Constantine. This sickness is horrible, believe me. Now I am. But you have not come to hear my complaint. Speak. It will give me something else to pun. Allow me to present Aphra, an emissary. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora.
Your Excellency.
You were part of Governor Buren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly, were you not?
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit.
I can only imagine. Nevertheless, you are most welcome. I implore you, my dear cousin.
I wanted to inform you of our progress made in the... As you advised, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they both pointed in the same direction. They call him En-on-Mil Frictaman, the god of many faces.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth?
I saw it with my own eyes take shape during a ritual. It is possible that the Malak...
You are referring to the entire continent is paying today for the errors of our...
But if it were true...
Katasak, my friend. I saw you flinch hearing that name. You were
All of the Donegada know him, even in their flesh. He is Tirfradi. It is with him we must. I would be surprised that he is at the origin of your sickness.
I fear that is
Buenas, alien.
what we did. Cousin, I know that I ask much of you. I won't survive for much longer. Beg him. Offer him.
I shall do all in my power, Constantine, I promise you. But I was already sent to fight a guardian under that pretext.
There is a way so sacred that even we, En-on-Mil Frictaman, decides. Go and find Glendon, the sage of the village council of Dorhagenadu, to be able to speak with him. You must present this seal.
I had no idea that...
You have not yet been named Mal of your clan, Siora. When this has come to pass, we will give you a seal.
It is a symbol of great trust.
I do not wish to lose the soul, and also, you have proven.
Thank you, Katasak. And thank you, dear cousin.
Que no somos primos, Paragela. Búscate un primo de verdad. ¿Hoy le daréis al No Man's o qué, alguien? Me ha dicho Robert que sí, que en un rato le dabais, ¿no? O a lo mejor él le va a dar al Code Vein, yo qué sé. Me ha dicho que haría directo, pero no me ha dicho de qué. Exacto. Sí, a mí me ha dicho también que haría directo. A ver. No. Tú. Oh, ¿puedes llevar esta? Pues se la compraremos. $24, 12. Bien hecho. Yo hoy a las 7 no estaré, pero intentaré dejaros abiertos. Así os cuentan, viewers. Porque a las 6:30 o así tengo lío. A ver si me dicen exactamente hora. Porque he quedado 6:30, 7 y me tengo que duchar y todo. Bueno, tengo que ir al pueblo normal. Glendan. ¿Quién era Glendan? Glendan era el jefe de donde hicimos el ritual, ¿no? ¿O no?
Do it.
Hello,
Ah, pues no.
my name is Desarde. I'm the...
Good day, Legate Desarde.
I am Shiora, daughter of Gladney, daughter of Mer.
All here remember. I'm divorced, but you are not yet ma. I am sorry.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
If I cannot enter, perhaps you could tell the elder of the council.
Glendon cannot speak with you, Legate. He only accepts to meet.
How can I prove that I am the representative?
If you are a trusted friend, I will then be glad.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach, of the village of Wensha.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great. Enter.
Pues ok, ¿no? Ah, pues no, con este no hemos hablado nunca, ¿eh?
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Desarde.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly. If his trust in you makes me stop.
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frictamen can help us find a cure.
Really?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You
judge your intentions. But even if I should do this, you would have... For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very... We must begin where everything begins.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the...
And this cavern is guarded, I see.
That is true. But the simplest... I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit. Go now. Show us your...
What can you tell me about
that the word God is he is Tia Fradi in all and ever. You are looking for wisdom to heal the Renix. He is much more than that.
I must leave.
Quite how well. Ahí va.
You have spoken to Glendon as you wanted.
I was asked to pass the trial of...
I have never passed it. Only those who must... It is a tremendous...
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways. One way is through strength. The other, but I know no more than this. Anything else?
Nothing else.
Good luck.
Vaya movidita, ¿no? A ver, por la fuerza no. Hay que hacerlo o por el corazón o por el otro. Para que vean que mi alma es pura y no soy un delincuente. Así que me será difícil pasarla porque soy un delincuente in the real life.
Siora, do you know anything?
My mother passed it during the last election.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed. And there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall.
Is that an idea that you're...
O sea, que los duerma. Les tira una piña de dormir y ya está, ¿no?
Look, they're eating the old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep. You did it. They're sleeping. We should be able to pass without a fight.
Parece que estén muertos los pobres. Uf. Casi le damos a ese, ¿eh?
This room is full of beasts that the natives call dorsitats. They seem to be resting. Perhaps we can pass without waking them if we move silently.
Vale, pasar por aquí era un atajo, ¿no? Y nos saltaremos todos los bichos. Tiene pinta. Ya estamos, ¿no? Perfecto.
Watch out, another. You were freezing and you had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you.
Yes. Exactly like the lightning-struck tree.
Tell us. Visions like this are guides.
I was in the sky. I was floating. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. Suddenly I bounced on the ground. And I was 10, just like before. The vision dissipated.
No quiero luchar. Ah, vale. Hay que hacer el mapa. Este. Vale. Me ha dicho que volaba.
The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm certain. This stone bears the image of a storm.
Volaba.
This stone is blackened, eaten away. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water. Here this looks like a snowflake.
Luego caía y rebotaba, ¿no? No, y el sol me daba calor.
On this stone the sun is visible.
Y luego renacía, ¿no?
This drawing looks like an infant. Evidently I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Vale. Viento. Frío. Sol. No.
Evidently I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Viento, frío, sol. ¿Puedes volvérselo a recordar?
Once again, these visions open gates. Try to remember them.
I was in the sky. I was floating, carried by the wind. And it was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground. And I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. And just like before, the vision dissipated. And I was suddenly with you again.
Y vida, ¿no? Siempre acaba con vida, creo, ¿no? Ah, no, ya está hecha.
I need a bit of practice.
Vale, ¿y ahora qué? ¡Ah, mira! Ya tenemos secundaria de la Serie.
Karans, I need to talk to you.
I'm listening, Sue.
Do you remember the mine?
Yes. If I...
Even though these priests would make good allies again, my mother would never have traded this. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our...
So you think that they're...
Yes. Will you investigate this?
I cannot go there now, but...
Anything else?
I must pass the trial of water.
I have heard it. One says my mother.
Did she tell you about it?
I know that combat is not necessary. If you are confronted with... And there are ways of altering. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Se ha quedado como pillada, ¿no? ¡No! Hay que empezar de cero. Estoy tonto.
Look, they're eating the old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep. You did it. They're sleeping. We should be able to pass without a fight.
Qué cagada, ya lo había hecho, ¿eh? A lo mejor sí que me tengo que dar de hostias contra el...
This room is full of beasts that the natives call toda. They seem to be resting. Perhaps we can pass without waking.
Contra el bicho.
We move silently.
Watch out, another.
Ya está resuelto. Hay que darse de hostias. Pues nos damos de hostias. Oh. Qué bueno. Tranqui, tranqui.
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tearfredi. And a face is drawn within it.
The spirit of the volcano. One of the faces of an O'Neill Frichterman.
Vale, hablaremos con Glendan, a ver qué nos dice, y haremos la secundaria de la Serie. No he matado a nadie. Me tendrían que dar un pin, chaval, para lo delincuente que soy.
And so you have returned.
A face in the mountain of Tirfredi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her. You sent the beasts into a deep sleep. That was in choosing the path of silence. You avoided confronting the
Ya ves.
Finally, you have completed the ritual. You choose to trust the way of rules and wisdom. The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion.
Am I authorized to encounter Enormil Frictimen now?
If the High King agrees, yes. We shall not only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince them as well.
I do not know. And
Is he hiding?
He disappeared several months ago. Since the last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important. There was Dedra, Blacknid.
My mother...
Yes. I heard about your...
And divorced Tirse.
Dedra is the Mal of the clan of the Storm Warriors.
I've already met her.
That sounds like her. Ulan is the Mal of the... It is said that he welcomes the Renags. He is the chief of the Earth Healers.
Very well. I will go and see them. Try to find this.
Vale. Tirín, mira, logro. Ah, pero has pasado la prueba del agua. Pensaba que me darían por no matar a nadie. Ah, vamos a hacer la misión tuya.
Karans, I want to you
Vamos, va.
Of course, let's go.
Of course, let's go. Vale, a ver dónde tenemos que ir. Uso más el teleport, tío, que los combates, ¿eh? Ay, 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 lag. Podría vender mierdas de estas. Esto que me pide voluntarios.
Hello, my child. What a pleasure to see someone come to us with such eagerness. Do you want to hear the word of...
Not really, Father. My name is this...
Nice to meet you.
What can we do for you?
What exactly do you...
Well, bring when we... Anything else?
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly see.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. We swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and turn towards the light.
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who...
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our...
She had an engraver come to Valristal. He carved your strange...
I do not believe a single word of this. You...
Un segundito que me están llamando.
Nothing but liars.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual authority.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy. And blasphemy is a crime that we punish severely.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid, and you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see that we are telling the truth.
Perdón, Que he quedado ahora y el chico ya está de camino. Encuentra la piedra grabada. Buah, tenemos un campamento al lado. Haremos esto y ya casi pararemos, ¿eh? Tengo que estar en un cuarto de hora en su casa y tengo que ducharme. ¿Qué haces? Esquivando tanto.
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is strange.
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know.
There may be a way. Promises. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. And there are but a few. We did not have. He must be the...
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keeper... Those who want to seal a promise, tell them to write.
Habla con cabezón de melón. Vale. A ver, está cantoso, que han venido a destruirlo. Uy, se ha ido el directo. Ah, vale, joder, se me había parado. Buah, lo han matado también.
Empty. Everything is broken and turned upside down. A sculpted engraved stone. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight.
Someone went through this work. The owner must have left in a hurry, taking it.
Unless someone else did this.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone, Bill, do you remember him? Karadeg originally belonged to this.
Let's go to Vigi.
Joder. Lo que os digo, más teleport que otra cosa. A mí se me para, no sé por qué. Pero bueno, si me dices tú que lo ves bien, perfecto. Vale, está abajo. Más que nada por el chat. Aunque bueno, para 5 minutos más que voy a estar.
What brings you here?
We're looking for Karadeg.
Did he come back to your...
He did come, and then...
Did you exile him?
He is the one who left. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back, and I did not want him to return if it meant...
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone. He must have left for the woods. So, is there any...
I'm asleep.
I will...
Es que me da rabia, quiero acabar la misión. Vale, la vamos a dejar aquí. Que hay una buena caminata. Que si no voy a llegar tarde y me van a canear. Vamos a ver a quién le hacemos la raid. Mira, se lo haremos al aire. Vale, pues le hacemos raid al aire. Saludaré nada, 2 minutos y me iré, porque he quedado a las 6 y me tengo que duchar. Voy muy mal de tiempo. A la noche no creo que haga directo. Sergi sí. Ya nos veremos mañana. Ahora en un rato haré la encuestilla en Insta y en Twitter para el próximo juego, que ya lo empezaremos el lunes. Merci a todos por estar por aquí. Nos vemos mañana. Chao, chao.